everybody, let's look at your headlines on this Friday afternoon. Okaloosa County officials are asking for the public's help to help find a little girl who went missing while swimming last night. Plus, a former NFL star, Antonio Brown, is wanted for attempted murder. We'll tell you why. Plus, a helicopter crash in Northwest Florida and some tourists are injured. Let's get started with News 5 Now.
Brought to you by Green & Phillips, covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. News 5 Now starts right now.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to News 5 Now. I'm Devin Walsh. Delighted to be with you on this Friday afternoon. Hopefully your day's gotten off to a good start and you are looking forward to the weekend. Yay, it's Friday, as we like to say around here. As we always talk about the weather, keep that umbrella handy. We've already got some showers in our area, and Caroline says we're going to be in for a pretty rainy weekend, but you know how it is here. It's on and off. 1 minute it's sunny, 1 minute it's raining. You know the drill. Just keep your raincoat with you and your umbrella handy. All right, everybody, let's get right to our big stories at this hour. The Okaloosa County Sheriff's Office is searching for this missing 10-year-old girl who was last seen swimming in Destin. Trinity Enslinger went missing between Osteen Access and Noriego Point around 7:30 last night. The Sheriff's Office has deployed divers and is asking for the public's help to find her. Number 4. A Pensacola woman is in the Escambia County Jail following a stabbing last night. Deputies were called to the home of 58-year-old Stephanie Powell and a man she was living with for a disturbance call. They say Powell had gotten into an argument with the man and reportedly stabbed him. The man was taken to the hospital where his condition is unknown. She was booked at about 3 o'clock in the morning on attempted homicide charges. Number 3, former NFL star Antonio Brown is wanted on an attempted murder charge connected to a shooting outside of a celebrity boxing event in Miami last month. Brown is accused of firing 2 shots during an argument outside the venue on May 16th. Surveillance and cell phone footage allegedly show Brown punching a man, taking a gun from a security officer, and firing as he chased the individual. The victim told police that Brown grazed his neck with a bullet and later identified him in the video. Brown, who's 36 years old, is a former All-Pro wide receiver and has a long history of off-field issues, including previous arrests, civil suits, and erratic behavior. Number 2, 4 new housing developments are coming to the city of Mobile. The Alabama Housing Finance Authority has awarded funding to the city for all 4 developments. Affordable housing developments to be created are on Fred Marshall Court, Hertel Crossing, Maryvale Village, and Providence Park. And number 1, Okaloosa County authorities say a sightseeing helicopter crashed last night around 6:45 at the Destin Executive Airport. A passenger and flight crew suffered serious injuries. All 4 people on board the crash were taken to the hospital. The registered owner of the helicopter is Higgins Leasing Incorporated out of Texas. The NTSB is investigating. And that's a look at our big stories at this hour. All right, everybody, let's go ahead and get to our question of the day. And here we go. It is this. What do you think should happen with people who have drug or mental health issues and have committed crimes? That's a pretty big question, huh? Lots to think about. What do you think should happen with people who have drug or mental health issues and have committed a crime? Let's look at your comments. Charles says, not everything should be cause to lock someone in jail with regular everyday criminals. Mental patients should be removed from society when they are a danger, but they need to be in an institution that can deal with their issues and help them. Wendy says if mental health was taken more seriously and came free, the drugs and crimes would decrease beyond measure after just a few generations. Compassion, an attempt toward rehabilitation until it's determined to be unsuccessful, says Jennifer. Kathy says, if our judicial system was based more on restorative justice instead of the draconian punitive system currently in place, such a question would not even be asked. JD, the public must be protected, so any solution must consider what's in the best interest of both the public and the mentally ill. But the public must be protected. So a lot of good, really thoughtful answers. Thank you so much to all of you who commented. It's really an important question about, with the mental health crises in our community, what do you do with people who commit crimes? And that kind of leads into our poll of the day. And let me go ahead and punch that up. And we're talking about mental health issues. And so where do you put people? And that's what the poll is about. Do you think there should be an inpatient mental health facility on the Gulf Coast? Do you think there should be an inpatient mental health facility on the Gulf Coast? Yes or no? You could go ahead and vote. Of course, I think people are going to say yes, but there's really been a need since Bryce Hospital closed a long time ago, and organizations like Alta Point have really stepped in and tried to help. But this is really, there probably is a need. So I'm curious what you think. Do you think there should be an inpatient mental health facility here on the Gulf Coast? And if you would like to comment on our question of the day, you can go to WKRG.com or our Facebook fan page. Or if you want to answer our poll, you can do it until 5:30 this evening. And then we will have one of our News 5 anchors give you the results. All right, everybody, thank you so much for joining me for News 5 Now. I'm Devin Walsh. Have a great weekend, everybody, and I'll see you back on Monday. I'm actually not going to be here at 5 o'clock, but I will see you on Monday on News 5, so have a great weekend.
Covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. You are watching News 5 Now, brought to you by Green & Phillips.